bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are live. Welcome to MLA Baseball and to talk on a live microphone. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Citi Field, where for the leadoff of both of these teams' third season, well, it's not their all for season three, week one. The Dodgers and Mets are facing off in Citi Field, and I am happy to be here. The New Orleans Dodgers are back in the mix and back in against the New York Mets. Last season, both of these teams came up short in the standings, missed the playoffs, and the Mets, they started off hot, but were not. They quickly fell off the face of the earth, and I don't know. They didn't look bad, so to say, but they just didn't come up on the winning end of games and were the worst team in the National League last season. Randy Johnson is on the mound with a 3-pitch mix. He's got a fastball, slider, and something else there too. But point a 3-pitch mix of hell for these batters as J.J. Wade leads off. That's 1-1. And as I say, the first game of the season that counts for something. This game does indeed matter in the grand scheme of things. The 1-1. Wade inside from Johnson. It's 2-1. J.J. Wade traded from the Yankees over to the Dodgers last season for Angela. That's a soft tap in the right field, a base hit, and the New Orleans Dodgers will get on the base for the first time this season with a soft hit in the right field.
First baseman, number 23.
On and up is the captain of the team, Lady of the Hour, Hollywood, who sits in. The pitch. Swung on, grounded, sharp, Maya. There's one, there's two, a double play. Quickly, the Mets out of trouble. Maya Papaya gets a sizzling hot liner her way, ground ball her way, and is able to toss it over to Jasleen. Jasleen is over to get it over to Erlen. He receives it comfortably in a good potential inning-killing double play, maybe. Ash up to bat for the first time this season. Swung on, fouled away. This National League duel. They're not going to be seeing the Rockies play this week. They're in the National League, but they are having a bye week. Swing 0-2. So, in a bye weekend, so you'll see the Rockies face the entire rest of the season. Don't worry, guys. The 0-2 now on the way. Down 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson trying to locate something inside, and yet a smack. I don't think that he wanted that slider that far in the zone like that. Ash was able to maybe do some damage. This is the first player in Major League Action's history that had a 3-home-run game. Last season it happened. It happened in the first game of last season, actually, so it'd be funny if she's able to duplicate her old success. But Johnson might not give it a chance. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ash is at the plate battling. The 2-2. Swung on and keeps it alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. High. Doesn't get her to chase. On deck, collided stars, the 3-2. And Johnson still unable to get her to chase on the 3-2 outside pitch. First walk he has given up today. Collided stars, left fielder of the Dodgers batting in. Second season with the team. Check swing 0-1. was a New York Yankee his first season, won a ring with them, and on the Dodgers last year. Of course, the Dodgers pitch now. Another check swing, 0-2. I had a teacher that always used to say, don't, pick the first answer on the test. Don't second guess yourself. Some second guessing from Stars. He doesn't second guess. He doesn't swing at the splitter outside 1-2. Dodgers just missing the playoffs last year. Runner goes. That's a ball. And in safely is Ash at second. After the 2-2 throw, the 1-2 becomes a 2-2. And we are knotted up with 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on second base. The Dodgers have a runner in scoring position despite earlier inning-killing displays.
Count is 3-2.
And times at 3-2. Johnson is continuing to try and get these hitters to chase on outside pitches, and they are, they're battling. They're not swinging. They're just having some high IQ at bats, and maybe against Johnson unable to locate. I can't give him a cop out there. A high fastball, missing the zone. Runners on first and second. The Mets have some trouble. Jazz on the mound, in the batter's box. One of the Dodgers' two-way pitchers or players not pitching this afternoon. Come on, there it is! High and away to left field and gone! So high that she could kiss the sky. The Dodgers take a 3-0 lead after some early inning troubles from Randy Johnson. Not everyone can say they are able to get ahead against the big unit, but Jazz, the ladies in blue, able to do it again. A 3-run banger to start your season off against one of the best lefties of all time, if not the best. We'll take it. They'll take it any day of the week that ends with Y. Dodgers up 3-0. And here, Robles up to bat.
Nope.
1-0. Robles, a utility girl for the Dodgers at third base today. Check swing, 1-1.
1-1.
She can play nearly any position in the infield. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 now upcoming.
2-2 the count.
Becomes 2 balls and 2 strikes on an aggressive inside pitch that heavily missed. 2-2. And here goes to the moon, left field and gone again. A solo shot for the Dodgers. They lead 4-0 in the first inning, and you have to wonder if Johnson is going to even stay in the game after these early troubles. What a bang shot. And the Dodgers are moving along through their lineup with 2 outs. They're doing all this after a double play and still keeping momentum on, trotting well. That lady is leaving this yard high and away. They do stay with Johnson. Up to bat is Stubby Cox for his first MLA at bat. That'll count for something. 0-1. And Stubby fouls one back. 0-2. Quickly down in the count against the bigger units. Pitch. Swung on out to right field. It's a base hit. He gets on for a single, and that's his first MLA hit. More damage for the Dodgers as the 8th batter is coming up, and Johnson is looking all crazy right now. Pressure's on in the batter's box. swung on, high, right field, back, and it's going to land. Heat snags it, rounding second, and going home is Stubby. No, Stubby is not going to turn. I thought he was going to turn. Maybe thought about it, but we'll get the rerun. But there, that's a shot. Stubby moving as fast as he possibly could. We're on to third base, and Heat with a good arm to get both runners, I guess, checked off. And now some early inning hell, and Johnson is going to come out of this game. It is a scene, to say least, here in Citi Field. More next. And, well, when the one all-time great doesn't work out, go to your next. Here you go to Pedro Martinez, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner and a Met legend in his own right, a local legend, so to say. And, well, up against now Manny Ramirez, old buddies here. Runners on second and third. This is a hell of a matchup here to be treated to. One ball, no strikes. Runner on second and third, 2 outs. And Ramirez smacks one over to first base. There is Joseph. Throw over to first in time. This side is retired. The New York Mets with some early struggles as the Dodgers cross 4 across that plate. It's a 4-0 game here in Citi Field. Man, oh man. And on the mound is going to be Nukewoman working a fastball, curve, and knuckle mix. One of the few knuckleballers in the MLA. We're seeing more of them as time goes on. You know, they think, you know, they're seeing just how effective the knuckleball can be if you do it correctly, if you know how to use it. And, well, here, leading off is the third baseman. First time he's been at third base in his career. It's J.J. Joseph. And here he gets the pitch. Takes it fully, 0-1. We are under, well, Nukewoman's day is underway. The Mets' day at the plate is underway. A good first right take. Here's the second, 0-2 now.
Ball, that's outside.
Oh, 0-2. I thought it was me, 0-2. 0-1 becomes 1-0, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 on the way. And J.J. Joseph, there it goes, right field, by, to the third or fourth deck, skyrocketed out of here. J.J. Joseph gives the Mets their first run of the season, their first homer of the season, and some electricity has sparked through this building. What a shot. To give them life. Gave him something to hit. That wasn't the knuckle, that was the curve. And he just watched it trail. He didn't do. Sometimes we see a little extra from the young little leaguer, but that time he just pipes it to right field and is happy to watch the results. A fan with one of the cheapest tickets just got a souvenir of a lifetime. Bottom of the first now. Still no outs as the first batter goes yard. Jasleen Joseph. The JJs, the Josephs. JoJo, Jasleen, and JJ. Leading off for the Mets. As they did last season. JJ was a hell of a competitor. In his rookie season. Shot out there. One away. Quite frankly, all the Mets were, Jasleen, this is her second season, and she quickly made herself known as was one of the better contact and power batters in the game. There you see the start line for the Mets. JoJo's up next, right is at DH. He is the signee, the free agent from Seattle. He is in center. Maya Papaya, she's at second base. And Erilyn at first, Franco in right, and Jackson Williams out in left. Third season, it's JoJo Joseph, and he has been in the MLA all 3 seasons, as I mentioned. That's why I have to make an emphasis on it. I know I had a little blunder with the numbers earlier, but that's a shot in the center field, a base hit, and one runner is going to get on. Is he going to go to second? He most certainly will. It's a stand-up double for JoJo Joseph. I was going to mention, he's a former New York Yankee, has a World Series ring, and the captain of this Mets team has 9 home runs last season through 10 games. Tied with Jim Nate over in Atlanta with home runs. David Wright, big swing and miss, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And Wright pops it right up, and that's going to be into the glove of Hollywood. If she has it her way, it will be her way. That's 2 outs. Here comes Heat up to bat. It's his first time at the plate as a New York Met. Spent his first 2 seasons with the organization that is current Cleveland Guardians. Could have signed with them if he wanted to, but he left. Spent 2 seasons with them. Mariners / Nationals. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Here comes 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch on the way. Comes 3-0. Maya Papaya is on deck. Heat with a runner on second, 2 outs. Works himself a walk. Does not swing the bat against Nukewoman. And 4 pitch walk at that. Runner on first and second for the first time at the plate. It's Maya Papaya. Takes a changeup, 1-0. Maya, a Met fan, but for her, it was literally New York or nowhere. And happily so in the batter's box with an RBI chance. And she gets one, and the center field is a base hit, rounding third. They're going to go home with it. It's an RBI single for Maya's first MLA hit. 1 strong shot. I was wondering if Pesci's was going to get to it. She was on a hop, but unable to get there in time, and I say off the top, but she was sprinting. She was sprinting her lights out. It's a close call. Now the Mets are fighting back. 0-1.
0-1.
Amazing results we have in the first inning just off this alone so far. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch. And it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strikes. Erlen trying to get something heat here. He's trying to get something to hit. 3-1. Nukewoman has not had it today. Nor has Johnson. You need the starters. I mean, I can say she hasn't had it, but as of right now, not say she hasn't had it, but she gave up a walk. Now she might give up a damn another one. Nice take there. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, Mets down by 2. The pitch. Swung on. That's high. It's back, but it will not be enough. It is a fly out to left. The side's retired. We're going to the top of the second inning here in Citi Field. Erlen frustrated that he knows he just missed it. He knows he just missed it. And here now we're coming up. It's Wade, Hollywood, and Ash back up to bat already. The leadoff for the Dodgers. Here up to bat is J.J. Wade. After the Dodger success in the first inning, he is up to bat for the second time already today. And swings 0-1. He was facing a lefty earlier, and as Wade has self-proclaimed, up against righty, it's a no-brainer. And wow! Martinez And me, Wade, everyone in this, in mobile Mets fans aren't unhappy, but certainly Wade is unhappy. And I'm not in love with that call, but with ABS, I believe that would have been a strike. So anyway, here you go, 2. Swung on out to left field. It's going to be a base hit. That's a single for J.J. Wade.
Now batting, number 23.
Hollywood up to bat next. 0 for 1. Ooh, in there. Oh. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 on the way. That's a curveball. 0-2 now. No outs. Hollywood grounded into a double play her last time around, and certainly may be able to do the same thing right here. Well, could do the same thing. I know she doesn't want to. She could make the adjustment. I think her best bet is to take the walk, because Martinez is more likely than not going to try and get her to chase. That's something that she can't hit, or again, just on protect the plate if possible. Wade does not go. Not surprised. I don't think he saw how far it went, but if he could have maybe gave that a run. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. No outs in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes is the captain, and her season not starting off with a note that she would have wanted it to. Big swing and miss. Ugly swing and miss even. I wouldn't say ugly, but you definitely mistimed it. Now, top of the second, Ash. 1-0. One ball, no strikes.
Runner, he's going.
Runner goes, swing, fouled away. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch. And that is in safely. J.J. Wade snatches a base. Runner in scoring position, and the double play is out of effect. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Ash is down on strikes. It's the second out of the inning for the New York squad. And, man, just way out in front. I don't know what the hell she was swinging at. Pitch. Check swing, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 on the way. Ground ball. There it is. A long throw to first, and the side's retired. Up to bat, it's going to be Franco, Jackson, and JJ. The Mets back up to bat. It's 4-2 in Citi Field after the line out for collided. Welcome to Actions Entertainment. We are live on Citi Field. The right fielder is going to take the batter's box. Franco Suana. This is his first full season with the MLA. Signed with the New York Mets late last season, and it's a good pickup. And again, now he's in the lineup for a full tour. Interested to see how that's going to pan out for him.
0-1.
Hit a home run in his first MLA at bat as a rookie. The 0-1. Rifled into right field, a base hit. And a runner is on to first as Franco starts his second season off with good fortunes. Nice textbook single. The Mets have been getting a couple of those today. It's Jackson Williams at the plate. New stance as Williams swings, fouled away. One of the older players in the league, oldest on the Met for sure. 0-2, wow. Actually, oldest player today in the game at least. Yo, 2. Mean curveball. That was a fastball. The way it comes out of her hand, that was a lot of rotation, a lot of spin. Again, maybe it just came out the wrong way. The 1-2. Check swing. The game we have so far, Williams and Nukewoman sparing daggers. The pitch. And that is a knuckleball low. Wait a minute. Again, where was that? Okay, that right. With ABS, it's a strike. With ABS, that's a strike. Watching the replay of it. With ABS, it's a strike. I can understand being questionable about it, but man, a real low knuckleball just clips the zone and gets the first strike, or first out of the inning. That curveball speeds JJ up 0-1. He homered in the first inning. That was a solo shot. Already back up to bat in the bottom of the second. With a runner on first. Nukewoman checking the runner. The 0-1. Swung on. Fouled away. No balls. 2 strikes. The 0-2. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swung on. Not going to be able to make it through the middle. There's 1 and there is not 2. JJ beats the throw. Runner out at second. And the inning can continue on. It's not a double play, not an inning killer, but there you see the beautiful turn and throw from the second baseman, Ash. She was an outfielder last season and now being used in the infield. You see the results paying off. Fastball in there at 0-1. Jasleen Joseph up to bat. One of the best power contact hitters in the game, contact-oriented specifically. And she sends one to right field, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 on the way. Swing, and that's up. A base hit. Runner around, and it's going to be runners on first and second. But a little game, so a little, tensions we've got brewing up. JoJo Joseph up to bat. Checking the base runners. Jasleen on first. JoJo with JJ on second. 2 outs. 1-0. Comes 1-1. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. Here now. Go 1-1. Foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner on first and second. The pitch. Swing, and he stays alive on what could have been a called strike 3. The 1-2. High up 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. JoJo is now fighting off with volition, with emphasis. Up there battling the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He couldn't lay off. Mean swing and miss. And Nukewoman, of course she's fired up. Why wouldn't she be? A changeup was what did the job. 4-2. Dodgers still lead. We're going to the top of the 3rd. Mets get some offense going, strand a couple of runners here on Actions Entertainment.
Leading off for Los Angeles.
Leading off, it's Jazz. She hit a 3-run shot in the first inning. 2A player, so again, she's not on the mound today, but one of these games, a couple of these games, a few of them, you'll see her on the mound.
That's a ball.
1-0. It's only at the 1-0. Only an 8-game season this time around with bye week. So it's a 9-week season, 8-game season. Pitch 1-1, hammered to first base and one away. I mentioned that because, of course, 6-inning games.
Number 5.
I'm intrigued just to see, how these lineups, how starters get chosen up and whatnot. Part of the fun of the MLA for me has always been the part of, starters. Pitchers are just in rotations, or they are some are starters, some are for sure starters, but a lot of them, even those guys, come out the bullpen at times. And here Robles sends one into right field. That's going to be a base hit for the New York Mets. She gets a double and continues her good day. The lady in blue is dancing. She ain't dancing with me. She is dancing around the field, and that's making the Mets' day not the best. Stubby Cox up to the bat. Runner on second. Swung on, and a liner right to first base, over. 1 away. 2 away.
Now batting, number 92.
Stubby, a real old-fashioned catcher. You can see he is not the most fleet of foot. Top of the third. Dodgers have a runner on second, 2 outs.
1-0.
Pedro Martinez, high, 1-0. High, right field, and it's going to land. It's going to be a base hit off the wall like MJ. Throwing up, it's 5-2, New Orleans.
Now batting, left fielder.
What a way to keep the good faith going as Manny Ramirez is back up to bat against Pedro again.
Ball, that's in.
1-0. Rare matchup for these two. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's ball 2.
Wow. I don't know where the some zone is, but I know that was a strike earlier. Two balls, 2 strikes. That is a... Oh my God! Maya with a diving stop! Throw the first in! Not in time! But damn, did she lay out like a warrior. To not get a replay on that is crazy. Sizzled off the bat, hot, dove. Oh my, wowzers. And if it didn't, if it just kicked off, this could have been played. Oh my God, where did it land? Okay, it hit the glove, it hit the glove. Hit the arm, glove, bounced off her head. And to still almost make the throw. Or still almost beat him. First and third, 2 outs, J.J. Wade. The Dodgers shortstop up to bat on 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He has 2 singles on the day. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball
2-0.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Bottom top of the third. 2-1. Pitch. J.J. Wade clips one to left field, but it's foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. J.J. Wade, the 2-2 on the way, swung on, and there it is. This side is retired. The game we have here, folks, it is the bottom of the third on the way up. Mets back up to bat. They avoid more damage. Damage is done, but they avoid more damage being done. 5-2 could have been worse. More up next. And here now, David Wright up to bat. 0-1. Right, his second at bat of the game. 0 for 1 today. Goes 0 for 2. No balls, 2 strikes. EO2 on the way.
Ball 1.
Comes 1-2. Nukewoman, despite some early inning struggles with the walks, has still been on the mound through the third. Swung on 1 and 2, fouled off. One ball, 2 strikes. On the way. Swing and a miss. He gone. K for Nukewoman. That's her third strikeout of the day.
Number 21.
Her third strikeout through as many innings. And now up to bat is Heat. And Heat smacks one high and deep, way back there, on its way to left field and gone. His first Mets homer, and the Citi Field kids cut that lead to within 2. His first home run as a New York Met. It ignites the crowd, and I'm sure for him it must feel good to have a New York welcome. And Maya Papaya comes to the plate. The contact-oriented guy. He is not known for his power, but he completely decimated that high, deep, gone. 3 home runs on the season for Heat last season. He just got 1 right now. Here's a pitch. Maya 1-0. Nice take. Mets still down a pair. 1 out in bottom of the third.
Ball 2.
Where did that miss? Ball 2 on a definitive strike. That was a strike, my man. Maya gets the hit right through the middle for a base hit. A 2-0 becomes, I believe the way the ump called that changed the way Nukewoman threw that. She had to throw a strike, a surefire strike. I don't know, but that last strike she threw, prior to that pitch that got hit, didn't get called. She throws one more inside. It gets smacked up the middle, and now there's a runner on first. Baseball is baseball. You can't make every facet of the game perfect, and well, that's quite frankly why I don't know. It is a beautiful sport. Swing 0-2. I say I don't know, but I'm trying to find my verbiage in the middle of this incredible battle we have right now. Nukewoman with a runner on first. It's Erlen. Wow! Just watch the changeup. 4 strikeouts for Erlen.
Number 15.
And 4 strikeouts for Erlen. 4 strikeouts for Nukewoman. Erlen, he is down on a K and back to the dugout. Here is Franco. Go to first, not in time. Bottom of the third. 2 outs.
Ball 1.
And ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Low doesn't chase. This is an opportune time. Again, I don't know. This is a hell of a guy to be at the plate for it, too. 2-0.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. Could be working a walk. Franco had 1 home run last season in his first at bat as a Met. But a runner on first now. 2 away in the bottom of the third. 3-0. He light him! Dead center! He is not coming back! Tie game here in Citi Field. What a shot. What a home run. What a blast. And simply put, what a game. Still way more to go. The Mets tie it up on a Franco 2-run blast. Maya Papaya with a good hit earlier. And 2 more runs. His first home run of the season, second of his career, and into the hands of a young fan. That's awesome. Literally got the shot of it. I haven't seen that a lot. 0-1. Williams at the plate. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1. Swung, tap, and that is the side being retired. Jackson tapped one to center field, but he and Franco sent 2 shots left, center, and gone. 5 up. The Dodgers have 9 hits, more hits than the Mets, but well, the Mets got the hits that matter. It's a tied game here as we start the top of the 4th inning. My name is Agent A. We're live from Citi Field. Couple more innings to go here. 3 innings to go here, and that's 0-1. Rhea Ripley and Marcus Reed in the bullpen. It's Martinez. Wang! Hollywood! Did she just hit one out of the park? No. Nearly did. Out to left field and into the glove of Williams. But she had a hell of a trail on that. That was a knuckleball. I think it was a knuckleball. Did that say that? I believe that's what it said. It was a sinker, man. 0-1. Knuckleball. Hit Rio. Strike 1. Strike 2. Heat on the inside part of the plate. The 0-2 on the way. Doesn't swing at the circle change. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Looking for that shutdown inning is Martinez. Here's the 1-2. And foul away. One, 2. And fouls. One, 2. Swung on and foul. Swing and a miss. And these 2 outs for Ash.
Now batting, number 13.
2 outs for Ash. 2 outs for Pedro Martinez. 2 outs for the Mets. Ash down on strikes. 2 outs for the Mets. Top of the 4th. Swing and 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Swung and snagged. But a throw to first in time. The side is retired. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. The Mets with a good cleanup inning. Joseph, and Joseph are back up. No hits for the Dodgers as Roger Clemens comes out of the bullpen for Nukewoman. It's going to be the 7th time Cy Young Award winner on the mound. And pitched damn well for the Dodgers last season. Again, mostly used out of the pen for situations like this. You're getting a final boss level threat out of the pen for high leverage situations like this. It's not an easy thing at all as a hitter. Crimson Cobra, the 2nd oldest in the MLA, in there. The 1-0 becomes 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch on the way, and a 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2-1. Tap foul. 2-2. Swing, and that's a roller, but it's a foul ball. J.J. Joseph gets called down on strikes. That was a strike, but you know, you guys have known the zone is all over the place today. Roger Clemens gets him down looking after Joseph tried to take and guessed wrong. It's the first strikeout for Clemens, the first out for the Dodgers this inning, as there's 1 away. Yasleen Joseph up to bat, 0-1.
0-1.
She takes a strike.
One and
Oh,
one.
1-1 from Clemens. One ball, 1 strike on the way. High! And it's going to go foul. One, 2. Swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 4th. And that is going to be in to the glove of Stars. 2 away. It's JoJo Joseph, the captain of the team, up to bat. Rifles 1 foul, 0-1. He is 1 for 2 on the day.
Ball.
And he goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on. High and over Ash, a base hit. It keeps the inning alive. Sorcerer sizzling through. And he's going to go for a double. Scorching through. Scorching through is what I wanted to say. What a hit. Ash made a good jump for it, but she is not the tallest woman in the world. She's able to make it right through. On some teams, that's able to be called by the second baseman. But on some teams, maybe if Curtis is there. But JoJo Joseph with a double as David Wright up to bat, bottom of the 4th. 2 away.
Nope.
1-0. David Wright versus Roger Clemens. Again, I love this league. I love this league. Dodgers. The 1-0 becomes 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 on the way becomes 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2-1. High. Foul, then 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on the way.
3-2.
It comes 3-2. Three-two. And David Wright goes down on strikes. Not the at-bat they wanted to have, but Roger Clemens hyped as ever. Ball going to the bottom, to the top of the 5th here in Citi Field. It is a 5-up game after this. And leading off is Jazz, 1 for 2 today. Had a solo tape measure home run earlier. Checksman going 1. No, it was a 3-run shot. It was a 3-run shot. She hit a 3-run shot, and here hit the solo shot. The 0-1 comes 0-2, and Martinez Right back out, right back with more heat. High, 1-2. 1 2 strikes. Circle change gets Jazz looking silly. She is down on Ks. Down on a K. Here Robles up to bat. 2 for 2. 2 for 2, a home run and a double. She is a single and a triple shy of the cycle. Deal 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2 on the way. Swung on, but I don't think she's going to be satisfied with that. She is going to leave this yard. It is gone. Nahir Robles, her second home run today. A solo shot. It's going to leave the yard, and the Dodgers take the lead after the lady in blue sends one for a souvenir. What a hit, and the Dodgers just turned everyone's mood upside down in this stadium once again. After it looked like maybe that was going to be trailed in the right way or caught, nope. There it is on a jet stream, unironically, and beautifully caught. And now is going to be the time Martinez is going to get scooped up out of this game. Let's see who the Mets bullpen goes to, as we are here in the top of the fifth, and we saw her getting warmed up. So we see her now. It's Rhea Ripley pitching to Stubby, 0-1. Stubby's first career hit with a single today. No balls, 1 strike. Deal 1. The catcher for the New Orleans Dodgers. That was a position they lacked in last season, and out of the way, 1-2. And 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 is on the way. Comes 3-2. 3-2 on the way, and he does not swing. A sinker low, and we have a runner on first for the Dodgers.
Number 94.
Double play ball could be in effect, but Precious, she is 2 for 2 today. Swung on. Is this going to be enough to leave the yard? I don't think so. It is not. Williams is going to snag it for the second out and make sure that Stubby doesn't even dream of tagging up. 2 away here in the top of the fifth. Here now. Top of the fifth. And Manny Ramirez is going to face Rhea Ripley and swing at her sweeper. Something I did not think I would say. First pitch swing, ugly hat. 0-1. Checks to swing a cutter, and now after that awful first pitch swing from Ramirez, he is down in this count 0-2. He has seen an outside and now an inside pitch. He's probably getting an outside the zone pitch again low. Swung on, he is able to make contact and stay alive, foul. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Comes 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 on the way.
2-2.
Comes 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
3 balls,
3-2. We're unable to get that strike 3 called. 3-2 to Ramirez, who has worked up a count. Swung on and up to the moves. Jazz lean through the first in time. Mets get away with as minimal damage as they can. Here, Robles sends a shot high away and into a fan's hand again. It's her second home run of the day as the Dodgers take the lead 6-5. Bottom of the fifth is coming up. And here is Crimson Cobra. Out the pen, he is the only lefty in the Dodgers bullpen. And the only lefties on the team, I think, too. Second oldest player in the MLA and is looking to get the job done here as he takes the box.
For the Mets, center fielder, number 21.
Pitch.
Hey.
0-1.
0-1.
No balls, one strike. Swing and no, wow. Hollywood is unable to get it, though the first not in time. Mets have a base runner. Heat gets on with a bang-bang play as Hollywood just simply unable to field it properly, and the throw to Cobra not in time. Maya Papaya in the batter's box with no outs, runner on first. She is 2 for 2 in her first day at the plate. Oh my goodness! Fouled. Thought that was going out the park. It's foul. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2. Maya staying alive. Runner on first. She swings and stays alive again. Another changeup. Mind the folks at home, she has 2 singles today. And Heat on first. Maya, that would have been a ball. Would have been 100% a ball. Here now. And now she doesn't swing. Smartly so, of course. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on right up the middle. And a dive! What a dive from Wade! He is unable to make it, though. The throw is not in time. Double play not in time. Maya Papaya, 3 singles in her first day. And Citi Field loves it. Now batting number 7, Arolin, Mr. Real GQ0. Before he does fully get comfortable in that box, I again want to see Maya's great swing. J.J. Wade, the dive. What a dive. A lot of, and there's a thing called momentum, so of course after that dive, he can't exactly stop himself. This slide across the ground is exactly what I think, quote unquote, cost the play. Has to get up, gather himself. He tries to get it over in time, and yeah, he's safe. That's safe. He in safe as could be, and also Maya Papaya. Just again, all around great work right there. It's Real GQ0 up to bat. Arolin. Swing and a blast to left foul. Mets can have a runner in scoring position, a runner on first, can tie this game up. There's no outs in the bottom of the fifth. It's called a strike. Catcher likes that one. Stubby likes it. The 0-2 doesn't swing.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Game is tied at 5 apiece. It's 6-4. It's not tied anymore. 6-5. And Dodgers lead by 1 with a runner on first and second. And a right field, another one, but it's going to go foul. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. The 1-2 on the way. Real GQ0 again stays alive. Another 1-2 pitch is coming up. The 1-2. Ball, 2 strikes. And that's hit high and wow, it's a sacrifice. I don't know why it took me so long to call the next thing. It's the first out, he tags up. I'm acting like I'm waiting for the ball to still drop. Forgive me, guys. Here now is Franco up to bat. Mets have a runner at third. Can tie this game up. Franco 2 for 2. A single and a 2-run shot earlier today. And it fouls off. 0-2. Could be a strikeout scenario here. 0-2 on the way. Swing and a soft pop right into the glove of Hollywood. 2 away. Cobra's going to get taken out the game. Here comes the closer, Jude, featuring a cutter, splitter, changeup, and curve mix. Jackson Williams is up to bat. And here we go. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Runner on 1st and 3rd. The pitch from Jude, 0-1, making his season debut, of course. This being game 1. 0-1 becomes 1-1. Let's go Mets chance fill this arena. J.J. Wade is on deck. 1-2, wasn't ready for the cutter. Now it's 1-2. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, runners on 1st and 3rd. Jude checks first. Here we go. Swing, miss, curveball, got him. And the Dodgers up 6-5. They leave this inning on top. They have 1 more to go. Top of the 6th is going up. 6-10-0 to 5-10-0 so far. Marcus Reed is going to get on that mound and try and keep things shut down for the Mets. Top of the 6th, here we go.
Shortstop, number 17.
Pitch now. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. And that one is sent high and into the glove of right. 1 away. There's Hollywood up to bat. One and 0. Princess Trishy and Lele in the pen for the Mets. In case things got a little too ugly. Nice curve in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Comes 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Good heat. High fastball, and Hollywood is struck out. Marcus Reed. Hollywood is unable to exactly have something to go today. As here is Ash up to bat. Worked, it was a walk, 2 strikeouts on the day. 1-0. Still in search of that first hit this year. Comes 1 more. One ball, 1 strike. 1-2. 1-2 now. Ash resets, rewinds. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. We are going to the bottom of the 6th after an ugly swing and miss hack from Ash. Checking what that was again. That was a 12-6 curve. They're the 3 J's of New York coming up to bat.
Leading off.
J.J. Joseph,
Third baseman.
the youngest player on the team, up to bat, the Little League Slugger. 1-0. Had 2 home runs last season. Jasleen had 6. JoJo had 9. This family knows how to get on base. 1-1. Right now, they're looking for the tying run first. Then they can hope for those next 2 for the game winning after that. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike to J.J. Joseph. Swung on and fouled. The 2-2. Up and incoming. Low 3-2. 3-2. Swung high left and what a diving play from Ramirez. It's 1 out. 1 out.
Number 2.
Robbing the base hit, robbing extra bases is Manny Ramirez with a lay-out catch. What a play. That will bring the Mets back down to earth a bit. Here it is now. Oh, ball 0-1. Oh, and 2, Jasleen Joseph. Oh my God! A quick disposal of Miss Joseph on 3 pitches from Jude. My goodness. Here's JoJo Joseph up again. JoJo fouls it off. Can he save this game and keep it alive? Or is this wraps? Here's the 0-1. Becomes 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way. Swing, and JoJo Joseph is going to keep this game alive. A base hit for the captain. He is going to round and go to second. Another double. With 2 outs, he strikes. And the Mets still have a heartbeat. Here's David Wright up to bat. Dangerous hitter. In an attempt to record the last out of the game, Jude, the first pitch, swung on, right, fouled. Let's go Mets chance, fill the crowd and fill the air, but now they're down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Not the way they want it to be. 0-2 with 2 outs. Here comes the chase pitch. He chased and he stays alive. Is this the dagger? Swung, no. Changeup, was able to keep back on it. The 0-2. Swung high, left field. Is it gone? No, it's going to be a foul. Foul. The longest foul ball in MLA history. Do you see how nearly close this was to being damage? And I mean damage. Wow. 0-2 now. On the way, 1-2. Right, able to hold off. The 1-2 on the way from Jude. David fouls it back. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Here it comes. Another foul ball to keep this at bat going. The 1-2. Right! Unable to make contact. Swing and miss. Dodgers win. It was a close one, but close to no cigar. They are able to make it out of this game alive. It was a fun one, back and forth. And I enjoyed the duel between these two teams. 6-5 is your final score. What is that in his hands? That's his glove. It didn't look like a damn glove. Anyways, that did not look like a glove. We have more. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for watching Actors Entertainment. More likely than not, this weekend we'll have the next game. Or even maybe later today. I don't know. Who knows? Jazz, she did a thing. Lit up the sky. Franco, he lit up the sky. They all lit up the sky. And we, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for watching. Could have been anyone in the world, but you were here with us. And we sincerely appreciate that. The Dodgers of New Orleans are able to get a nice win today. And yeah, we're out of here. So, thank you for watching. Hope you took care. Hope you all take care. And see ya.